What are some pitfalls to watch over during the growth process? So, and Terry and I talked a little bit about this too. So pitfalls are not doing the planning, not doing the work, not understanding what we would call not building the action plan to understand here's what I look like at $5 million. Terry talked about what did he say, 20 and 30. So he wants to be at $20 million by the year 2030, which is a very conservative plan for Terry. So here's what I look like at 5. My organization won't look like that at 15 or 20. So what does it need to look like? And generally, what's going to change in that organization is a layer of management that you're going to add in underneath yourself as the owner. You're going to have your experts. And, to really put it simply, there's only three areas of a business. There's sales, there's operations, there's administration. So oftentimes what's going to change is if you're in a manufacturing business, you're going to need to add an operations leader that's going to be able to bring you a lot in terms of lean manufacturing to make sure they're creating and implementing processes and procedures that will help scale your business. They're going to need to know health and safety. Depending on what kind of certifications you have, OSHA and all that good stuff. What are they bringing to the table? And we're going to have to go out and pay for these operational leaders that will then take over that part of the business, and you can remove yourself. Same thing with sales, same things with administration, accounting, controllership, accounts payable, AR, HR, all those good things. So that would be the biggest pitfall, is just saying, hey, we want to grow. I think I have a need. I need to hire for this. A lot of times when we go into business, and I want to say it's probably more than 50%. I've never crunched the numbers on it, but it feels like more than 50% of the time when we go into a business, because they want to develop a role, 60% of the work we do is developing a new role for a company. And much like we did with Terry, his leadership team didn't really exist before we started working with them. But they want us to develop a role for them. And I'm going to say 50% of the time or more, we go in and the role they think they need is not the role that they should have. And when we do our diligence, some of the stuff Terry was talking about, interviewing the staff, building out the avatar and understanding the business, we go back and say, that's not the role you need today. This might be the role. And a simple example would be, I need a director of sales because our sales aren't growing. But when you do the work and you come back and say, yeah, sales aren't growing because your operation is already at the red line. You can't sell anymore because your quality is going to go down, your OTDs are going to suffer, all that stuff. So then we end up developing a director of operations role. So we can say, at least let's level up the operation and give them a running start. Then we can go focus on sales, because we don't want to start pumping business into a pipeline where we know the other side of the business isn't equipped, doesn't have the process and procedure in place to handle that level of volume. So that's where it starts. And then it goes to putting the right process in place. If you're going to hire someone at a director level or someone to lead a segment of your business, put the right process in place to make sure they're vetted. You understand who they are. You know exactly what they're bringing to the table. They know exactly what they're getting into. Are you ready to turn them loose, as Terry said, and just get out of the way and say, I hired you to make my business better? Your credentials and experience and everything we've talked about leads me to believe you can do that. Go do your job, and I'll just step out of the way, because the processes that I put in place worked up until now, but they just don't work anymore, and we need to fix them. So I think that puts us right at 2:30. Perfect. All right, half hour. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Before we tune out, though, I want to draw your attention to a couple things. We do have a free resource on our website. You can sign up and get our ebook, which is Hiring in the Key of C. It's actually an extensive ebook, and it comes with a video and a free consultation that will help you develop your attraction acquisition hiring process. And it's our process. It's the proprietary key hire process. We're giving that to you for free. It's tough hiring out there, and you need all the help you can get. And we are on the side of small business owners, so we want to help you any way we can. Also, you can join our LinkedIn company page. That's where we put all of our information. We'll be posting this video. It's actually streaming live there right now. And any other information we have, we pump out on that page so you can kind of keep up to date as to what's going on. And Matt, am I missing anything? Nope. Oh, or you can go to the website and find out more about what we do. Our key business really, just to put it really simply, 60% of the work we do is working with the small business owners between 5 million and 15 million to develop new leadership roles for their business, and then finding and acquiring and hiring that talent for them. Some of what we do is upgrading current leadership positions. So someone has resigned, my director of sales or sales manager has left, we need a new one in, but there's a couple things I want to talk about, make sure we get the right person. So leveling up that role. And then the most expensive thing we do is actually building that action plan for you. So, hey, I'm at 5, I want to get to 15. And I know I need people to do that. So we walk with you, or it's a done for you service. So we'll build the complete action plan for you and then go out and take action on the plan. So that's it. Until next time, thanks so much for your time, everyone. We will see you in 2 weeks.